Hello dear students, good evening. I welcome you all back again to Maths IPE classes by NEET World. Now we will be doing the concept of probability under Maths 2A, that is for SAQs. Already we have dealt with probability, okay, elaborately when it comes to LAQs, where we learnt what is addition theorem, what is Bayes theorem, what is conditional probability, what is multiplication theorem, all these things. Based on this we have done the questions. Now using those theorems and also the concepts that we learned in LAQs, we will solve the questions that come under SAQs. Okay, so let us start, friends. So see here, when we talk about Maths 2A, see here complex numbers, quadratic expression, permutation, P and C, permutation, combination, partial fractions is done. Now we will be completing probability. Then later this week itself we will be covering what is that VSAQs in 1 or 2 parts. Okay, we will be doing it in a marathon session where we will be covering it in 2 to 3 parts or maximum 2 parts. If not 3 parts, at least in 2 parts we will be covering it. Okay, only we will club 2 to 3 chapters or 3 chapters together and we will be doing it in 2 parts. Okay, clear, friends? Now let us start with probability. Okay, now let us start with probability. I'll just check if I am audible. Yeah, that's fine. Now we will be completing probability. All right. Okay, all right. Let us resume now. Okay. So probability, page number 53. Okay, this is what we have. Fine. So look at this, but before this question I will take up one question, very simple question that is there, that has been asked in the exam multiple times. Let me take up that question. The question that is given is, let us do the partition, friends, or let us do the partition and solve it. Yeah. So what we are having is, the question that we are having is, see here, when it comes to probability, the question that we are having is, just have a look at it. They are telling if A and B are independent events. First question is, if A and B are independent events, okay, this is what they are telling. If A and B are independent events, question is, if A and B are independent events, okay, with P of A is equal to 0.5, okay, it should be 0.2, actually it should be 0.2. P of A is equal to 0.2. Please have patience, listen to the class carefully, very important. We will be solving all type of questions pertaining to SAQ. You will not get any question out of this. Okay, outside of this you will not get any question. Then find what is it. First one is P of A by B. Then we are having P of probability, P of what is it, we are having P of B by A. Then we are having probability of P of A union B, A intersection B. We are having dP of A union B. This is what we are having, friends. Okay, let us start with the solution for this. Okay, clear. Now see here, what they have given is, they are telling independent events. So first, what they are asking, first thing is solution. We have to write it given, okay, P of A is equal to this thing, P of B is equal to this thing, then we have to write it all these things, okay. But I'll write directly the solutions here. A is what? P of A by B, okay. This can be written as what? P of A intersection B divided by P of B, okay. P of A intersection B by P of B, by what? By what? This conditional probability, we can write it like this, okay. P of A intersection B by P of B, okay. Now what I can do, this I can write it as what? Since A and B are independent events, okay, independent events. So I can write what? P of A intersection B can be written as P of A into P of B, okay. This is for what? Since they are independent events. Since A and B are independent events, P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. So let me take this as equation 1. Now what will this become? P of A by B. So see here, P of A by B can be written as what? P of A by B can be written as P of A intersection B by P of B, that is equal to P of A into P of B divided by P of B, okay. Therefore what we are using? Therefore we are using equation 1. Therefore using equation 1 we are getting this, clear. Next what we can do? P of A, what is the value they have given? P of A is 0.2, P of B is what? P of B is 0.5 divided by what we are having? P of B. So instead of writing P of B, what I can do here? P of B I can cancel. So I will have what? Directly I will have the value of P of A. So that is nothing but equal to what? P of A is nothing but equal to 0.2. So what is that we get? This implies P of, see here, this implies P of A by B, okay, P of A by B is equal to 0.2. We got the answer, that's it. Now let us go to the sub question 2, okay. What is the sub question 2 we are having? See, please pay attention. They have told that A and B are independent events. So P of A intersection B will become what? P of A into P of B, okay. Now see here what will happen here. So P of B by A, we have to find out, that can be written as P of B intersection A divided by P of A. By using conditional probability, you have to write the reason, that is P of B intersection A can be written as P of B into P of A, that can be written as like this, okay. P of A can cancel, that will be equal to P of B, correct. So what we are having? P of B, what is the value, friends? P of B, the value is 0.5, okay. Therefore what I can write? Therefore P of B by A is equal to what? P of B by A is nothing but equal to 0.5. We got the answer, clear. We got the answer for 2 sub questions, okay. Now they are asking P of A intersection B. Here you have to write therefore using 1. Here also you got to write the reason, therefore using 1, okay. Therefore using 1, okay. Therefore using 1 you have to write the reason. Now what you have to do? You can sit and study, not a problem, okay. Therefore using 1. Now what we can do? They are asking P of A intersection B. Clear. Now let us do the partition again, okay. We can do the partition of the screen as well. If you do the partition, we can solve it easily. See here, partition means this will help us use the space efficiently, okay. Now see here, they are asking sub question C is what? Sub question C is P of A intersection B, okay. P of A intersection B can be written as what? P of A into P of B. Again you have to write the reason, therefore using 1 you have to write the reason, okay. You have to write the reason. Do watch the class with focus and please do share with your friends as well, okay, so that it will be useful for them, okay. You know that sharing is caring. So P of A into P of B. So this will become what? P of A, what is the value? Okay, P of A, what is the value? That is 0.2. P of B, what is the value? 0.5. So what we will have? P of A intersection B will be equal to 0.5 into 0.2. So 5 into 2 is 10, okay. 2 decimal points, so this will become 0.1, okay, 0.10. P of A intersection B will be 0.10. Here also we have written the reason using 1, okay. Share it with maximum people so that they benefit out of it. Now we have to find P of A union B. So P of A union B can be written as what? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, correct. Now P of A intersection B can be written as what? See, P of A plus P of B, let us write it as it is, minus P of A into P of B. Okay, P of A into what is it? P of B. What I should write here also, you should write the reason, therefore using 1. That's why I told you in the beginning, if you write the reason, you can keep using it again and again, therefore using 1. See here, that's it. Now that's the smart way to do it, instead of writing it again and again, so that you will save time. P of A is what? 0.2, P of B is what? 0.5 minus, okay, P of A into P of B, that is what we got here. P of A intersection B, already we got it, that is 0.10. I can write it here, I can use it here directly. 0.2 plus 0.5, that is 0.7. 0.7 minus 0.10, that is nothing but what? 0.6. So P of A union B, we get it as what? 0.6. Clear? That is the final answer, friends. That is the final answer to this question. Clear? So you have to solve this question. Fine. Let us move to the next question. These are basic questions, but they will be asked in the examination, so that we have solved. Okay. Now look at this question, very simple question, but you have to pay attention. See here, a page is opened at random from a book containing 200 pages. Okay, from a book containing 200 pages. A page is opened at random. What is the probability that the number on the page is a perfect square? What is the probability that the number on the page is a perfect square? Now look at this. See here, the question. Solution. Okay, given book is 200 pages. Okay, therefore we have sample space. S. Sample space S is equal to what? 1, 2, 3 up to 200 we have. Okay, so n of S is what? That is number of the sample space is what? Therefore n of S will be equal to 200. Okay, so favorable outcome, that is what is that? Event of getting okay, perfect square as page number. Okay, page number is given by what is given by what is it? Is given by, see here, E is equal to, okay, what are the perfect squares? 1, 4, okay, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, it will go on up till where? Okay, see, close to 200, what is the perfect square that we have? 13 square is what? 169, 14 square is 196, okay, 15 square is 225, 15 square is exceeding 200, so we have to go for 14 square, that is what? That is 196, okay, 14 square is 196, so the number of favorable outcomes, that is number of n of E is what? 14. Okay, here we can say, therefore n of E will be equal to what? N of E will be equal to what is it? 14. Okay, now, okay, probability of getting this event. Okay, probability of E, the P of E represents the probability of getting perfect square as the page number. Okay, when it is selected randomly. P of E is what? P of E is n of E divided by n of S. N of E is what? Number of, okay, pages that is having a perfect square, that is 14 by 200. So that if you divide by 2, this will get it as 7 by 100. So probability of E is what? That is, you will write it as 0.07. Okay, probability of getting a perfect square is what? 7 by 100, or it is 0.07. This is how you can solve the first question, friends. Clear? Let us move to the next question. Okay, all right, have a look at it. The third question, I think this is the second question. As far as this is third question. Okay, so they are telling A, B, C are 3 horses in a race. The probability of A to win the race is twice that of B, and probability of B is twice that of C. What are the probabilities of A, B, C to win the race? Okay, now take a look at this. Okay, this question we have also solved it in what? We have also solved it in even LAQs, but it is done in a different way. Now see here what we will do here. Okay, solution. Okay, it is given what? Probability of A, that is A to win the race, is given as 2 times probability of B. Okay, now let us write this as 1. Probability of B to win the race. Clear? See here, probability of B2 in the race. Probability of B2 in the race is given as 2 times probability of C. Okay. So from 1 and 2, what I can write it? From 1 and 2, I can write probability of A is equal to 2 times probability of B, or I can write it as 2 times probability of okay, or I can write it as 2 times into 2 times probability of C. 2 times into 2 times probability of C, because probability of B is 2 times probability of C. Okay. So I will get it as what? Probability of A is equal to what? 4 times the probability of C. 4 times the probability of C. This is what I will get it. 4 times the probability of C. Let this be what I can write it. Let this be equation 3. Let this be equation 3. Now, therefore total probability is given as what? Always total probability is equal to 1. Always total probability is equal to 1. Okay. Therefore we have what? Therefore P of A plus P of B plus P of C is equal to 1. Now what I will write? See here. Now I will write this as P of A is what? P of A I will write it as 4 times P of C. P of B is what? I will write it as 2 times P of C. Okay. P of C I will just write it as P of C. Okay. That is equal to 1. What is that? I am using using equation 2 and 3. What is equation 2 telling? Equation 2 is telling P of B is equal to 2 times P of C. What is equation 3 telling? P of A is equal to 4 times P of C. So this implies I can write it as 4 plus 6 plus 1. So 7 times P of C is equal to 1. So probability of C is what? 1 by 7. We got it. Okay. 1 by 7 we got it. Now P of A is what? P of A is 4 times P of C. That means what? 4 times into 1 by 7. That means what? 4 by 7. So P of A is what we are getting? 4 by 7. So similarly P of B is 2 times P of C. P of B is 2 times P of C. That means what? 2 times into 1 by 7. So that means 2 by 7. So therefore we are having what? Therefore P of B is equal to 2 by 7. Okay, 2 by 7. Now we got all the probabilities. That is, therefore you have to write it. Therefore the probability of A, B and C2, probability of horses, the probability of horses A, B and C to win the race. You have to write it in final. Okay, final step you have to write is conclusion. That is, you have to write the answer. To win the race is A is what? 4 by 7, B is what? 2 by 7 and C is what? 1 by 7 respectively. That's it. Clear? If write it like this neatly, present it like this, you will get complete 4 marks, not 7 marks. These are SAQs. So you will get what? How many? 4 marks. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Let's go to the fourth question. See here. Look at this question. They are telling the probability for a contractor to get a road contract is 2 by 3. Okay. So let us write it here. Probability. Let the event. See. Let the event R be. Let us take it. Let us take it here. Road contract is 2 by 3 and to get a building contract is 5 by 9. The probability to get at least one contract is 4 by 5 and the probability that he gets both the contracts. The probability that he gets both the contracts. See here, there are two contracts. One is to build the road, another one is to build the, one is to road contracts, another one is building contract, road contract and building contract. Okay. The probability that he get at least one contract, that is either road or building, is 4 by 5. That he gets both, we have to find out. Okay. Very simple question. After solving, you will understand that it is very simple. See here. Now let us take up. Now see here, the solution is, see here, what is the question that they have given? First we have to define the event. Event, what is that? Event R is getting road contract. Event B, that is building, getting building contract. building contract, getting building contract. You have to define like this, then only you will get full marks. But getting building contract. What they have given in the question? They have given in the question that probability of road contract. Probability of road contract is given to be 2 by 3, and probability of building contract is given. We have to write given. It's not writing. It is not like it is falling from the air. You are not writing by yourself. Okay, they have only given. Probability of building is what? 5 by 9. Okay, now here comes the trick. Probability of getting at least one contract. Probability of getting at least one contract. Probability of getting at least one contract means what? Probability of getting at least one contract. At least one contract. Probability of getting at least one contract. That I will write it here. See here. This is given to be what? This is given to be equal to 4 by 5. At least one contract means, that is at least one contract means it is either you will get road or B. Okay, that is road or building. At least one of them you have to get. That means it will become R union B. We have to find out what? Probability of, therefore probability of getting both contract. Probability of getting both contract. Both contract is given by what? Is given by, see, P of is given by probability of R intersection B. Both means R intersection. Okay, at least one. Either R means it is union. Both means R intersection B. Okay, is given by P of R intersection B. Okay, that is equal to what? P of R plus P of B minus what is it? Minus P of R union B. P of R union B. Okay, now just put the values. P of R is what? 2 by 3. P of B is what? 5 by 9. 5 by 9 or 5 by 4? It is given to be 5 by 9. Okay. P of R union B is what? It is given to be 4 by 5. Just put the values. Okay. Just look at the values. So you will get what? 2 by 3, 9, 2 by 3, 5 by 9 and 4 by 5. Now if you take the LCM. Okay. 3, 9 and 5. 3 and 9 LCM is 9 itself. 9 and 5 LCM is what? 9 and 5 LCM what, friends? LCM is 45. So this will become 45. So this is what? 3 15s, 15 2s are 30, 9 5s are 5 5s are 25. This is what? 5 9s are 9 4s are 36. So P of R intersection B. P of R intersection B is this one. So 30 plus 25 is 55. 55 minus 36 is what? 19. So P of R intersection B is what? It is 19 by 45. That is the final answer, friends. Therefore this is the final answer. But you have to write, okay, the probability of getting both the contract is what? 19 by 45. You have to write the final answer in statements. Clear? Okay, this is the way we have to solve this question. Most importantly, you have to understand at least one contract means it is either or case. Either or case, that means what? You are using what? Union. Okay. Both the contract means you are using what? What is that? Intersection. Clear? Next question, friends. Now let us take a question on cards. Okay, cards. Your favorite cards. Cards. For this you should have some knowledge of cards. What are the 4 types of cards that we have? Spade, club, diamond and also heart. Okay, in that, see here, find the probability of drawing an ace or a spade. Okay, they are telling what? Ace or spade. Previous question only I told. Road or building. Road or building means it is union. Ace or spade means it is union. Okay, from a well shuffled pack of 52 playing cards. Okay, 52 playing cards. So let us solve this question. The question is probability of getting what is that? Spade or ace. Spade or ace. Solution. Given pack of cards has 52 cards. That means what? That means n of s, sample space is 52. Okay, 52. Now spade. Okay, let s denote event of getting spade. Event of getting spade. Okay, and a will denote event of getting ace. Okay, spade or ace. Okay, give spade or ace. Now, if I talk about this, okay, spade or ace. Now, see here, probability of yes. Okay, we have to find what? We have to find probability of getting spade or ace. Probability of getting spade or ace means it is nothing but, you have to write it in words. I am writing directly. That is probability of yes union A. Probability of yes union A. That is nothing but what? That is nothing but probability of yes, probability of A minus probability of yes intersection A. Probability of yes intersection A. This is what we have. Probability of yes intersection A. Okay. Probability of yes intersection A. Now see here, probability of getting spade. Probability of getting spade means what? Spade is how many? Okay. Spade are of how many types? Spade are of 13 spades are there. Okay. 13 C1 divided by what is it? 52 C1. 13 C1 divided by 52 C1 plus ace is how many? Okay. Ace is from what? You will get ace from spade also, club also, what is it? Diamond also, heart also. Correct na? Ace will be from where? You will get from, what is it? You have to look here. Spade will get from where? 13 spades are there. Okay. Then ace you will get from spade also, club also, diamond also, heart also. That means what? Ace will be 4. So this will be 4 C1 divided by 52 C1. 52 C1 minus S intersection A. Spade and ace. Spade and ace means there is nothing common there. Okay. So that will become what? That will become what? That is nothing but 1 by 52. Okay. 1 by 52 C1, there is only one card. Okay. There is nothing common means you have to write just 1. 52 C1. Okay. So 52 C1. Spade and ace both, if you are considering, what is that? There is nothing common. 1 by 52 C1. Now we are getting what? We are getting, this can be written as P of S. What is this? P of S union A can be written as, this is what? 13 C1 is this 13 by 52. Okay, don't cancel anything. This is what? 4 by 52 minus 1 by 52. Minus 1 by 52. So this will become what? This will become what? Observe carefully. This will become what? This will become 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 minus 1 by 52. So that will become what? 16 by 52. Okay. 16 by 52. That is what we are having. 16 by 52. Further what we can do? We can divide by 2. This will become what? This will be 2 8s. This will be 2 26s. This will be 2 4s. This will be 2 13s. I will have what? Probability of getting yes or A. Spade or ace is what? I will get it as 4 by 13. Okay. I have written it like this, the conceptually. Okay. But you have to write it in sentence, each of these. Clear? This is the way we have to solve this question, friends. Clear? Now let us go to next one. Let us go to next one. See here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this question. 9th question. Look at this. They are telling A and B are events with probability of A, B as given and probability of A intersection B is given. Find the probability that A does not occur, neither A nor B occurs. Okay. Neither A nor B occurs. Okay. This is the question that they have asked. What else? What else is there? The question. Okay. So we are having this. So let us take up this question. It is given. First we have to take what is given. Okay. Solution. See here. Solution. Given. What is given, friends? Probability of A. Probability of A. Probability of B. And what is given? Probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B. It is given to be what? It is given to be 0.3. This is given to be how much? 0.4. This is given to be how much? 0.5. Okay. Now they are asking probability of, first thing is what? A does not occur. A does not occur, they are asking. A does not occur, that is what they are asking. A does not occur, that is what they are asking. Okay. So see here, first thing is what? A does not occur. A does not occur means very simple. A does not occur means they are asking the probability of A complement. Probability of A complement. Probability of A complement is what? 1 minus probability of A occurring. 1 minus probability of A occurring. 1 minus probability of A is what? 0.5. That is, we will get 0.5. Probability of A not occurring or A complement is, or probability of A dash or A complement is 0.5 not occurring. Next is what? Neither A nor B occurring. Neither A nor B occurring. Neither A nor B occurring. Okay. I told you either A or B in the one of the questions, either A or S. Okay. Either A or S means definitely it should come what? Union. Here neither is there. Definitely neither A or B is there. R come means what? Definitely it is union. Neither is coming means complement should come. So it will become what? It is denoting what? Probability of A union B complement. So this will become equal to what? Probability of A union B is equal to what? Probability of A union B is equal to what? Or I can write this as what? This will be equal to probability of A union B in what is that? Complement will be equal to 1 minus probability of A union B. Okay. Now 1 minus probability of A union B can be written as what? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Now this is what? 1 minus probability of A is what? 0.5 plus 0.4 minus 0.3. Okay, this will be 1 minus 0.5 plus 0.4 is 0.9, 0.9 minus 0.3 is, let me write the steps, minus 0.3. Okay, 1 minus what is that I am having? 0.6. 1 minus 0.6, correct na? That is what we are having. 1 minus 0.6. So 1 minus 0.6 is what? 0.4. That is what? Probability of, okay, probability of A union B not occurring. Okay, not occurring complement, that is 0.4. Okay, so this is the final answer, friends. That is neither A nor B occurring. Got it? That's very simple. See, R comes means union, and comes means intersection. That's it. Clear? Now let us move to some other questions. Okay, our favorite calculus. Calculus question is come. That is a probability question and calculus, not the calculus question. See here, they are telling the problem in a calculus is given to two students A and B whose chances of solving are 1/3 and 1/4 respectively. Find the probability of problem being solved if both of them try independently. They are asking what? If both of them try independently. Okay, if both of them try independently. So see here, if both of them try independently. So look at this question. So what they have given us? If both of them try independently. So see here, let me solution. Solution, let me write directly probability of event 1, 2 persons, let me take it as what? Let me take it as, let the two students be A. They only given probability of A is given as what? Probability of A is given as 1/3. Probability of what is given? Probability of B is given as 1/4. Okay, it is given it is given what? A and B are independent events. A and B are independent events. What I can write? Whenever they say independent events, straight away write this: independent events. A and B are independent events. Okay, A and B are independent events. That means what? Whenever they say independent events, straight away write this. Okay, what you can write? Probability of A intersection B will be equal to what? Probability of A into probability of B. Straight away write this. Let this be equation 1. Let this be equation 1. Now see here. Now what we have to find out? Probability of the problem being solved if both of them try. Find the probability of problem being solved. Probability of problem being solved. Problem being solved if both of them try independently. If both of them try independently. If both of them try independently. If both of them try independently is given by, I'll write here, see here, independently is given by what? Is given by what? Intersection or union? Is given by union. So probability of A union B, okay, that is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So this can be written as what, friends? Probability of A union B can be written as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A into probability of B. Why? I am using 1. Therefore using equation 1. Therefore using equation 1 you have to write it. Then only you will get the marks. Now what I can do here? Put the values. Just put the values. Probability of A is what? 1/3. Probability of B is what? 1/4. This is what, again 1 by 3 into 1 by 4. Okay, so what I can do, this will become what, LCM, this will become 7. So 4 plus 3, 7 by 12 minus 1 by 12. This is what I will have. Now 7 minus 1 is what, 6 by 12. So 6 1 is 6 2 is I will get 1 by 2. Okay, so probability of A union B, problem being solved if they solve it independently, is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the right answer, friends. So 1 by 2 is the right answer. Clear? This is the way we got to solve this question. This is the way we got to solve this question, friends. Clear? Next question. Next question. Let us go to the next question. See here, just they are telling A and B are two events. That's all. Okay, that's all they are telling. A and B are two events. Then find the value of P of A complement plus P of B complement. Okay, they were given some values. Now let us solve this question. Okay, they are telling A and B are two events. What they were given? Okay, solution given. What is that? A union B. A union B is equal to what? Events with A union B is 0.65. Probability of A union B, it is 0.65. And next is what? Probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B is given as what? Is given as 0.15. Is given as 0.15. We have to find probability of A intersection plus probability of B intersection. We have to find what? Probability of A intersection and probability of B intersection. Now what we can do? Now probability of A union B can be written as what? Probability of A plus probability of B, okay, minus probability of A intersection B. Okay. Now what I can do? Probability of A plus probability of B is equal to what? I can write it as probability of A union B plus probability of A intersection B. Correct? This is what I can write it. Okay, this is what I can write it. Now I want what? Probability of A complement plus probability of B complement. So that will become what? Not complex, complement. So this will become what? This will become probability of A, I can write it as 1 minus probability of, what is that? A complement. Probability of B, I can write it as what? 1 minus probability of B complement. Okay. Probability of A union B, it is given, that is what? 0.65. Probability of A intersection B, that is given 0.15. Now 1 minus is there. So what I can do? 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 minus probability of A intersection plus probability of B intersection. That is equal to what? 0.65 plus 0.15 is 0.80. I want what? Probability of A intersection plus probability of B intersection. I will send it that side. It will become positive. I will bring it this side. This will become 2 minus 0.80. So this will become what? Probability of A intersection plus probability of B intersection would be equal to 2 minus 0.80. 2 minus 0.80 is what? 1.2. Okay. Probability of A intersection plus probability of B intersection is equal to what? 1.2. We got the answer. Now you must be wondering, probability, this value should be lying between 0 and 1, or should be equal to 0, or it should be equal to 1, and it can be lies between 0 and 1, but here it is coming 1.2. How is it possible? Here it is not the probability of one event, it is combined. Both the events we are adding, probability of A complement plus probability of B complement. So we are adding two probabilities, that's why it is greater than 1. It can come like this. Clear? No need to get confused here. Okay, no point in getting confused here. Okay, clear? Now see here, next question. Look at this. Suppose A and B are independent events with P of A is equal to 0.6, P of B is equal to 0.7, then compute this they are telling. Okay, then compute this they are telling. So look at this. They have given this one. So let us solve this question, friends. So first thing, what they are asking? P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B. But before this they are telling independent events. So they are telling A and B are independent events. Solution. See here. They are telling A and B are independent events. Independent events. A and B are independent events. Therefore what will happen? Therefore P of A intersection B will be equal to P of A into P of B. Let us write this as equation 1. Let us write this as what? Equation 1. Now let us take up the first thing. What is that we have? First we have to find what? P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B. So P of A intersection B can be written as what? P of A intersection B can be written as P of A into P of B. See, in the beginning you have to write given P of A is equal to P of B is equal to all these things you have to write it. Okay, I am writing here directly. Therefore, what I am writing? Therefore, using 1. Therefore, using 1. This is what I have. So, P of A is what, friends? P of A is given to be 0.6. 0.6. P of B is 0.7. So, I will get what? 0.67 is 42. 0.42. So, P of A intersection B is what? 0.42. Next, second one. We got it? I hope it is clear. Next one. Okay. P of A union B. P of A union B. P of A union B is what? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Okay. So, this I can read as what? P of A plus P of B minus P of A into P of B. That is what? P of A intersection B, I am writing it as P of A into P of E. That is what? Therefore, using equation 1. Therefore, using equation 1. Now, see here, P of A is what? P of A is 0.6. This is 0.7. P of A into P of B, we got it already. This is to be 0.42. Now, this is what? 0.6 plus 0.7. That is, what is that we are having? 0.6 plus 0.7 is 1.3. 1.3 minus 0.42. 1.3 minus 0.42. Let us do it here. 1.3 minus 0.42. 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay. 12 minus 4 is 8. This is 0.88. So, we will get it as what? So, probability of A union B. Okay. Probability of A union B, we will get it as, see here. Let us move it up. Probability of A union B, we will get it as what? Probability of A union B, we will get it as 0.88. 0.88. Okay. 0.88. Now, they are asking us what? Probability of B by A. Probability of B by A. That is what they are asking. Okay, let us move it. Now they are asking probability of B by A. Probability of B by A. That can be written as what, friends? Probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A. So this can be written as what? Probability of B into probability of A. Therefore, using 1. Therefore, I will write the reason. Therefore, using equation 1, that is result 1. They are independent events. Therefore, probability of A intersection B can be written as probability of A into probability of B. So, this will be divided by probability of A. So, I can cancel this. I will get what? This will be equal to probability of B. So, that is what? Probability of B by A will be equal to probability of B. Probability of B is what? Probability of B is 0.7. 0.7 is the answer to this question. 0.7 is the final answer to this question, friends. Clear? 0.7 is the final answer to this question. Probability of A intersection, that is probability of A complement B complement. Okay, probability of very important question. So, this is what? Probability of A complement intersection B complement. Okay. So, probability of A complement intersection B complement can be written as, okay, this probability of A complement intersection B complement can be written as probability of A union B complement. Okay, probability of A union B complement, you can write it as probability of A union B complement. So, this will be equal to what? 1 minus probability of A union B. Okay, 1 minus probability of A union B. So, that is what? Probability of A union B, what is the value we got it? Already we got probability of A union B, that is 0.1 minus 0.88. So, that will be equal to what? 1 minus 0.88 is 0.12. So, probability of A intersection, that is A complement intersection B complement, that will be equal to 0.12. Here you have to write the reason, that is it. That is equal to 0.12. Clear, friends? I hope it is clear. Next one. Let us see if you have left out any other question. Okay. The last question in the booklet, but we have one more question to solve. Okay. So, see here. Look at this, observe this question, very nice question and very interesting. See here, they are telling A speaks truth in 75% of the cases and B in 20% of the cases. What is the probability that their statements about an incident do not match? That is, if A is telling truth, B should be lying. If B is telling truth, A should be lying. So, first let us write down. See here, 75%, that is 20% of the cases. Okay. Probability of, let the A, probability of A telling truth. See here. Solution. let event A denote probability of A telling truth, let event B denote probability of B telling truth. A complement denote probability of A telling lie, B complement denote probability of B telling lie. So here that there should be mismatch. If A is telling truth, B should be lying. If B is telling truth, A should be lying. So that is what they are telling. So that what we can do here is, so see here what we can do here is, this is the question that we have. Okay. Okay. Now what they have given us, probability of A is what? Probability of A is given to be 75% means 75 by 100, that is 3 by 4. Probability of B is what? 20% means, that is what, 20 by 100, that is 20 by 100, that is 1 by 5. Now probability of A complement, I will write it here directly. A complement is 1 minus 3 by 4, that is what? 4 minus 3 is 1 by 4. Probability of A complement is 1 by 4. Probability of B complement, probability of, see here, I am writing directly probability of B complement. See here, probability of B complement is what, friends? Probability of B complement is 1 minus 1 by 5, that is 5 minus 1, 4 by 5. Probability of B complement is, what is it? It is 4 by 5. Clear? It is what? 4 by 5. Now let us denote the event where, okay, there is a mismatch. Okay, where there is a mismatch. Okay, so let this E be the event. So such that where probability of A, that is A is telling truth but B is lying, that is into probability of B complement plus R, what is it? R, what is it? Probability of A is lying and B is telling the truth. Okay, so two cases means R I will be using. R means what? It is plus. Directly I am writing probability of A is what? A is 3 by 4. B complement is what? 4 by 5. Okay, probability of A complement is what? A complement is 1 by 4. Probability of B is what? Probability of B is, what is it? 1 by 5. So this and this I can cancel. This will be 3 by 5. Okay, 3 by 5 plus 1 by 20. So LCM is what? LCM is 20. So this will be 5 4 4 3s are 12. Okay, 4 3s are 12. This is what? 12 plus 1. So this will become what? 13 by 20. So probability of event. Okay, the probability of the given event is what, friends? 13 by 20 is 13 by 20. That is what? See, if A is telling truth, B will be lying. Okay, or if B is telling truth, A will be lying. So R will come. R will come means I should put plus. Okay, that's why we found out like this. So the answer will be what? 13 by 20. Clear? This is how you have to solve this question. Okay. Now one more question, very important question. Mark it important. They have asked. Okay. The question is, find the probability that the non-leap year contains what? First subheading is, what is that? 52 Sundays. Second subheading is 53 Sundays. Okay, solution. But before going to solution, we will learn some basics. So see here, first we will talk about non-leap year and then we will talk about leap year. Okay, leap year. Okay, non-leap year means we are having 365 days, that is equal to 52 weeks plus 1 day. 52 weeks means 52 Monday, 52 Tuesday, 52 Wednesday, 52 Thursday, 52 Friday, 52 Saturday, 52 Sunday. That means what? We will have 52, what is that? 52 Sundays plus 1 day. Okay, 52 Sundays plus 1 day. Now leap year means what? We will have 366 days. That is what? That we will have what? 52 weeks only plus 2 days. Now see here, solution, this extra 1 day, you have to write it like this. The solution from, you have to start from here. Solution will start from here only. Let us take this as solution. Okay. So sample space, yes. This 1 day will contain what? It can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Okay. Let event E denote probability of getting Sunday. So P of E will be what? Sunday is 1 out of how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 1 day, okay, 52 Sundays are there. This 1 day, 52 Sundays, probability of getting 52 Sundays is, okay, 52 Sundays is what? Probability of getting 52 Sundays is what? Observe carefully. Probability of getting 52 Sundays is what? So, this will become what, friends? Probability of getting 52 Sundays. See here, 52 Sundays is already there. Okay, we have to take one day. So, let us take first 53 Sundays. This will be 52 Sundays, then you will understand better. This will be 52 Sundays, let this be 53 Sundays. 53 Sundays. So, 52 Sundays are there one day. This one day getting being Sunday is there are 1 out of what is this? 7. Okay, 1 out of 7. 1 out of 7. This is for I. Now, let us talk about 2. Let us talk about 2. We are having again what is this? 52 Sundays. 52 Sundays plus 1 day. Now, let us talk about probability of E. Let us talk about probability of F. Okay, getting what? Probability of getting what? Probability of getting only 52 Sundays. This one day is there. Out of this one day, okay, we have to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or Saturday, but not Sunday. That means what? How many days are there? 6. 6 out of what? 6 out of 7 days. That is 6 by 7. So, this is the right answer, friends. Sunday is 1 out of 7. But here you have to get 52 Sundays, but not 53. That means this one day should not be Sunday. This one day should not be Sunday. That means what? We can choose any of the days. The days it can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but not Sunday. These are how many days? 6. Out of total days is 7. So, 6 by 7, that is the right answer, friends. Clear? This is the way we have to solve this question. I hope it is clear. Okay, we have solved elaborately all the questions that are required for your examination for SAQs from the chapter of probability. Okay. So, tomorrow we will come up with some new topic pertaining to 2B. Okay, 2A, all the SAQs are completed. Okay, we will come up with VSAQs shortly. Fine. Thank you. Take care.